Today's journey, we are journeying with the dragon of discernment and truth. This is something that I have been encountering myself, or I should say, learning about and digging deeper into is discernment. It's been coming up for me, and the more I learn about it, the more I wanted to share what I'm learning and also develop a way to practice it in maybe a way that's a little bit unconventional. Because why not? Discernment is one of those things that I do believe it is an important spiritual skill that we can develop. And I often think that it can be overlooked as well. I feel like we're living in a world where information is constant. People's opinions are very loud, especially on social media, YouTube, or whatever kind of information that you're consuming. I think sometimes it can become easy to doubt ourselves, question what we feel, and also give our authority away, even when I think we're not realizing that we're doing it. I know I've experienced that myself. Again, I'm learning and I want to share what I'm learning with you all. This journey is not necessarily about clearing something for you, and it's not about me telling you what truth is. That's not why we're here. This is actually about strengthening your ability to see clearly for yourself and discern for yourself. The energy that we're working with today is the white dragon. White is purity. So I thought that was perfect. This dragon represents discernment and truth. It's not imposed truth, so I want to be very clear about that. But it's truth recognized through coherence, through the heart, and through the body. The dragon's role in this is not to decide or discern for you or show you what is true. The dragon is here to help amplify your perception so that you can feel the difference between distortion and truth with clarity and confidence. And that is something that we're going to practice together in this journey. Um, so if you're wondering why we're working with a dragon through this, in my own experience with working with dragons, the energy is so strong and powerful and confident, very supportive and calming at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you've done any of my dragon journeys, maybe you'll understand that. And if not, I hope you'll understand that in this one. But I feel like they're no nonsense. Their energy is just unmistakable. Going into this, we're not messing around. We're learning this for ourselves as a tool that we can bring into our everyday lives. And so that's what I really hope that you get out of this. You need to make a big decision. You can go in to this journey with that decision on your heart and work through it in this way if that helps you. Through this, we're going to experience what delusion feels like in the body and then what truth feels like in the body. The contrast of that is the teaching that we're going to learn today. I truly believe that discernment is not something that's mental, it's actually felt within the body and especially within the heart. And then, of course, once your body knows the difference, you can carry that skill into your everyday life, into your relationships, any decisions, like I mentioned before, even spiritual experiences. If you're someone who likes to journey and explore consciousness and maybe you encounter different beings and energies, you can use this tool to discern if something is a trickster or if it really is of the light. Discernment is another layer of protection in that sense. And then, of course, everything in between, because, like I mentioned before, influencers, social media, YouTube, or news, or anything else that we encounter in this world. This journey is about sovereignty and it's about self-trust. It's also about remembering that your perception is sacred. No one can tell you what is true and what is not true. No one can discern for you. I just ask that you come into this with openness and curiosity. We're not here to force anything or perform. This is just something to experience. And then I just ask that you have a willingness to see clearly. So even with the dragon, don't try to judge what it should be or shouldn't be, just accept what is.